Cordell Connect Help Desk receives numerous calls from customers trying to find specific projects on Cordell Connect. Here are some methods you can use to locate specific projects within the Connect program. When trying to find projects in Connect, there's a number of different methods you can use to find them. I'm going to take a few minutes to go through each of those individual methods and explain to you the positives and negatives of using those. Before I do that though, I'd like to talk to you about your subscription information. Your subscription information can be found by going to the Options Help drop-down menu and clicking on User Preferences. Once at the User Preferences page, go to the Subscription Details tab on the left. The Subscription Details page can be used to view your entire company profile. You can see this is selected right now. Or you can actually view your individual user profile by ticking the box and then selecting your name from the list. Now that we're viewing the individual user profile, you can see the information available to this specific login. The handy thing about this page as well is if you do find that there are gaps in the information that you're subscribing to, you'll notice at the top of the page the name of your subscription manager and their relevant contact details. Don't hesitate to give them a call. Once you've viewed your subscription details and determined that the project you're looking for should be available in your login, return to the Project drop-down menu, click on Search Projects, and we'll now look at the different methods you can use to try and find that project. So okay, a contact in the industry tells you about a project that may be of interest and you'd like to find it on Connect. The Search Projects page is probably the best page in Connect that you can use to do that. There's a number of options on here that you can search against, and I'm going to go through each of those options individually and explain to you the positives and the negatives of each one. The first of those methods, and probably the most straightforward actually, is going to be the title box. It's this one here. You can click in the title box and type in a keyword or multiple keywords that you think may exist in the project title. Bear in mind though, you may know the project as a certain name. Our research department may have reported that project in the database under a different name. Therefore, the title box is only good assuming the keyword you're using occurs in the title that's saved on the Connect program. So another option that you could use might be the street address. By clicking in the address box, you'd simply type in the street name. Don't use numbers, they may vary. Also, don't use words such as street or road or avenue because again, they also may vary. The implication of using street names also could be that if the project is on multiple street frontages or occurs on a corner block, you may know the street as one name. Our researchers may have reported the street as a separate name. Another method would be to search geographically, so you could click in the suburb box and type in the suburb. Alternatively, you could go to the council list option and search by council. Bearing in mind, you may find multiple suburbs per council. The implication of searching by suburb is that although you may know the project to be in one suburb, our research department may have reported that project in the neighbouring suburb. A council list search would overcome this issue. So you've seen then that you can search by project title, you can search geographically. Of course, if you're not entirely sure of those, but you know the type of project that you're looking for, I don't know, maybe let's say that you're searching for a shopping centre for instance, then you could use either the section box or the category box to find those projects. If you're looking for a shopping centre, then search the commercial section. This will give you a wide range of projects including shopping centres, or if you wanted to be very specific, you could use the category box instead. You could either choose the main category heading, like so, or simply choose the subcategory you thought the project should be in, like so. Of course, This is going to give you a range of projects back. It would then be a case of looking through those projects to try and find the one that matches what you're looking for. You'll also notice towards the bottom of the page there are a variety of other filters that can be used. If you're searching for individual projects, I'd probably suggest that you actually ignore these. The options that I've shown you should be sufficient for you to find the projects that you're looking for. There is, however, one more extremely crucial thing you need to understand about this page, and it's these tick boxes that you see on the top right hand side of the screen. By default, Cordell Connect automatically removes deferred or abandoned projects from your search results. If you're searching for projects and you're using either a title search, an address search, suburb, council list, section or category, whichever option you're using, it's crucial to make sure that you tick these two boxes first. The whole point being that if the project you're searching for is deferred or abandoned, it won't pop up in the search results. At least by ticking the two boxes here, if the project is deferred or abandoned, it'll still pop up in your results. You'll be able to see it and then identify by viewing the project that it is deferred or abandoned. So you've seen the theory of how to search projects on Connect. It's time to put some of that into practice. One of my contacts has informed me of a project being constructed at Sydney Airport. It's the international terminal, and there's a fair amount of work being done there. I don't really have a lot of details about the project. I don't know its address, unfortunately. I know that it's in Botany Council area, and that's about it. So I'm going to use a couple of filters to see if I can find it that way. Now I'm assuming the project I'm searching for is not deferred or abandoned. I don't know this though, so I'm going to leave the two boxes ticked just in case. I don't really have a lot of other details about the project either. I'm assuming since it's the international terminal at Sydney Airport I'm looking for, that it could possibly contain the word terminal, so I'll enter that into the box. Again, I don't have a lot of details about the project, but I do know that it's in Botany Council area, so I'm going to go to my council list options, choose New South Wales, and then pick Botany, and I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. So I'll search that now. So there's 3 projects. I'm assuming it's going to be the first one I'm looking for in this case. So that search was successful. At this point I'm going to go back to the project drop down menu again and search projects, and we'll rerun that search using different criteria. Again, not sure whether the project is deferred or abandoned or not, but I'm going to tick them anyway just in case. Now that I've ticked deferred and abandoned, I can start to input additional filters that are going to allow me to search for that project. The previous search that we just ran using the word terminal in the title box obviously works because I'm demonstrating here, therefore I'm not going to use that keyword. I'm going to imagine I don't know which council area Sydney Airport is in. Of course I know that it's in Sydney, so I'll do a geographical search by selecting New South Wales and choosing a region of Sydney that I think the airport is probably in. So by picking Inner Sydney and adding those, I'm now searching for projects going off in Inner Sydney. This is a passenger terminal project I'm searching for, so I'll find the relevant category that includes that. So now, having chosen the category that I think that project will fall under, I can search that as well. Of course, the search that I ran in that instance was a little vague. It's actually provided 30 projects. I would like to think the project that I'm looking for, though, is in this list and it's at the top. So that's how to find individual projects in the Connect program. Thank you for listening. Please feel free to visit the Client Resource Centre and view the other training videos saved there.